What's going on, everybody out there? I'm Jake James Lugo and welcome to the channel. So let's talk a little bit about gaming on television. I know that some of you out there are around my age or somewhat similar to my age, and you probably grew up with places like G4tv on cable television, and you probably watched a variety of shows that they had to offer, including stuff like X-Play, stuff like The Screensavers, Arena, Attack of the Show, the list goes on. But now these days things have changed and we no longer have G4tv and we don't have something dedicated specifically to gaming on cable television. There is no one network that all of us as gamers can really go to. This is because of things like the internet, where places like YouTube, Twitch, and other different websites have kind of thrived and come into their own over the years. Things like G4tv have changed to the Esquire network and have really become amalgamations of other things that no longer were what they were back in the day. So I kind of want to ask this question and give you guys some food for thought and give you guys some of my opinions on this. Can gaming thrive on television once again? Can we actually get something similar to like a G4tv where it specifically has gaming as like the showcase or really the focal point or the central theme of everything, while having all these other television shows that we could watch on a daily basis on cable television or even on regular TV, whatever have you? Here's the funny thing though, and the reason why I think that this could actually work is because we do have television programming on places like Disney XD with the IGN show. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, the IGN show is IGN's premier television show that's appearing on Disney XD, where they have a bunch of their personalities, some of their editors get together and they talk about stuff involving in gaming, they showcase reviews, they go to different events, and they do other little silly things that a lot of people might enjoy that's specific for that audience, that's really focused on gaming and really kind of spotlights gaming for what it is. And I think this is great because we need more stuff like that, not just for us in the games industry, but for other people outside of it that are on the outside looking in. Now let's be real for a second, like I mentioned earlier. Places like YouTube, places like Twitch, and other type of websites that really have a strong central community of gaming that's kind of like related to it, those are the places where now most people go to these days. They're not really watching a lot of television. They're really kind of just going on YouTube daily whenever they want without having to pay a subscription or stuff other than their internet, and just watching whatever video that they want from a variety of different people. It's not just a select group of individuals. And I think that's great. That's something, again, that's a change of the industry that's always going to be there, and it's going to evolve even more so over time. But does that mean that we really need to deny ourselves something like a G4, or at least what G4 really was and what it represented back in the day? Are we really going to deny ourselves something like that now in the modern day? That doesn't necessarily mean that we're going to get another G4, like G4 is going to make a resurgence or anything of the sort. I think that maybe if things like the IGN show or anything similar really take off and really thrive and really kind of get the formula for their kind of shows right, I think you could get a combination of those and put it all on just one network devoted to just people that are part of that gaming or geek or nerddom culture. I think this could actually work. Now, again, you'll have to avoid a lot of the traps and the tribulations and the craziness that G4 had back in the day that Rich really brought it under. It was a combination of different things, including a lot of turmoil behind the scenes with people like Adam Sessler, where the network saw things one way and Adam Sessler understood everything because he was there for so long and they just were clashing constantly. The fact that some of the shows that they started implementing on the network weren't really for that audience that really grew to love G4 back in the day. I remember going on G4 and watching stuff like Cinematech, watching Arena, watching Icons, and shows that really showcased not only cool parts of the gaming industry, but really kind of forced me to kind of look at things a little bit different. All of a sudden, all that got wiped away because of the ratings, because apparently there wasn't a lot of people watching it, and we started getting things like randomly just Star Trek The Next Generation, which is cool, don't get me wrong, I love Star Trek as much as anybody else, but it just felt a little bit out of place. And then we started getting like constant reruns of Ninja Warrior, and then randomly just some other like random shows that just kept appearing on there that totally changed G4 from what it was into the Esquire network, which is eventually what it became. And that kind of sucked for me, and I'm pretty sure it sucked for a lot of you guys, because you probably loved a lot of the personalities you saw on there. You probably loved a lot of the different skits and the different types of segments that they did on a variety of those shows. A lot of people, including myself, watched Attack of the Show, watched Kevin Pereira, Olivia Munn, and a lot of the other people that you saw in there that went off to go do other things, both in the games industry and in the entertainment industry. And it kind of sucked losing something like that. So I would love to see that type of like, skeleton or that type of like, blueprint be adopted and kind of improved upon, evolved and honed into something better for us now in this day and age. I still think that we could use a network that's kind of gaming centralized or gaming themed for us on cable television now these days. We might have the internet that gives us whatever we want, but that doesn't mean we can have all types of options that are out there and give something to everybody else that wants to explore the wide array of stuff that which we could offer, not just as a gaming community, but just as a society in general. But either way, guys, I just wanted to put that out there and kind of give you guys some food for thought. Again, it's a lot of different things. I know that, again, if you grew up with G4, you probably understand it a little bit better than some of the people that just probably never watched it and probably only know stuff from YouTube. I could totally get that. It was a really different time. The internet was still kind of in its infantile stages, or at least not becoming what it is right now. So there's a lot of dichotomy there between people. But let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of all this. If you guys think that this is a great idea, do you think it's unneeded? Do you think it's something that maybe just people just don't really understand it and how to make it work? Put it in the comment section below. Don't forget to leave a like on this video, subscribe to my channel for all my videos related to gaming and a whole bunch of other cool stuff. I've been uploading daily all my JJ Brings It videos where I'm talking about the news and giving commentary on a bunch of stuff with a little bit of gameplay for you guys. I really appreciate some of you actually checking out some of my more recent videos that got over 1,000 views. That's really awesome. I appreciate all the support, but keep spreading word, keep subscribing to the channel. Every little bit of support really helps me out big time. With that being said, I will talk to all of you guys again very soon. Peace out. Stay epic, everybody.